I'm with Mr. Orlando Pandolfi, a Director of Music Programs at St. Paul's. Thank you for this session, this interview.
Hi, Jean. It's great to see you again.
Thank you. So, introduce musicians to St. Paul's. You look at their videos, listen to their sounds, and you assess
That's correct,
the
Jean.
students,
Yeah.
right?
I get probably 95% of the students who are applying with some sort of interest in music send me a video. And these days it's very easy to do. They do a private or semi-public YouTube video, and they send me a link, and I look. And what we're looking for, is not really, we're not looking for conservatory level students. We're looking for good, strong students who have good sense of pitch, a good sense of rhythm, can get around their instrument in a way that we believe can help our ensemble. We're looking for, as I said before, specific instruments. So, for instance, a young Chinese French horn player came across, I came across him in this last cycle, and he was terrific, and so I put him on my toward the top of my wish list, and he's coming.
Oh, great!
So I get, also we have also a fabulous jazz drummer from China, who was just unbelievable. I heard the video and I said, this girl can really, really help us, because we needed somebody coming in.
Okay.
I was graduating our jazz ensemble drummer. So, when you hear somebody and they're really interested in the school and we know they can help us, they're going to get a little boost from me in terms of the admissions office. Now, of course, the caveat is they have to be admissible students.
Right.
They have to be strong enough academically. But I'm fortunate in that most musicians who apply are also very high in the percentile of their testing and the scores, and so if I pick, say, my 10 top musicians, chances are they're also going to be among the top academically performing applicants.
Okay, so great musicians are also great students.
That tends to be the case. And if they're coming in very, very strong, the chances of the colleges looking at them the same way I look at them for here.
Of course.
I used to work at Williams College. I taught at Amherst College, and so I have some friends there too. So when it comes time for instance, we have a young violinist who's a junior this year, who's excellent. He doesn't want to go the conservatory route, but he wants to get into a really good college, and Williams appeals to him. I happen to know the artistic director there. He's a very good friend. So, I pick up the phone and I say, hey, I've got a great kid for you to listen to. And because I have a good relationship with them, they know that I'm not just trying to sell a bag of goods.
Right.
And, there's some
Recommend
weight.
a great student.
There's some weight behind the recommendation.
Is it, I guess, correct to say that students should reach out and see, because you are selective on what instruments you need, and it differs each year. You, I guess, work with admissions in bringing good musicians to St. Paul. So the students should actually reach out and see if they can bring a value, or if they can grow and thrive at St. Paul's in their music.
I think when you're applying to schools like this, it's really important that you present your whole self.
Yes.
Now, once in a while, when we finally get kids and they come and play for us in September so we can place them, there are 2 or 3 kids who are really great surprises that they never identified as a musician, but they're actually quite competent. So I'm always thrilled about those surprises. But basically, I listen to anywhere from 200 to 250 tapes. Because we have a lot of kids applying.
Yes.
Out of that, I can usually identify 30 to 40 students who would really help us.
Right.
But I focus on those who will also fill an immediate need. So, for instance, if I have 5 really good saxophone players throughout the grades, and there's another good saxophone player coming, I'm happy to have them, but I'm not going to push for them quite as hard. But we can still serve them, and again, like I said, it's hard. I have to be very, very specific about who I ask for with admissions. Now, there are a lot of different criteria that they have to fit.
Yes.
But in terms of their talent and their ability, it has a lot to do with ensemble. For instance, and this is a little bit unfortunate, but a really, really good, solid pianist who comes here, we can serve them, but they're not somebody who is going to help the team so to speak. In other words,
Right.
for a pianist to play in chamber music with our high-level strings, they have to be very, very good. And so I would take 6 violists, but maybe 1 pianist, or I shouldn't say take, I would say advocate for. And sometimes none, because we have some here already. And there's just, you know, so it's the team, it's again, to use a sports analogy, you know, you want people who can play together, because the beauty of this program is it's an orchestra program, it's a collaboration. And that's really, really important. The individual is great, but the program is really a collaborative one.
Great. Okay. Well, I think that was good.
Yeah, okay, excellent.
Thank you.